And the Oscar is presented to Kevin Spacey in The Usual Suspects.
And the Oscar goes to Kevin Spacey in American.
This is Kevin Spacey's second Academy Award. He won an Oscar in 1995 for a supporting role in The Usual Suspects.
I leaned in because he was saying something to me, and then I felt something tickle me just right below my zipper, and I was like, what? I look down, and I see it's his finger.
Kevin Spacey's rise to fame was meteoric. Born in South Orange, New Jersey, his love for the stage began early. Broadway became his proving ground, where he showcased a remarkable talent for embodying complex characters. In the 1990s, Hollywood came calling. His role in Glengarry Glen Ross was a breakthrough, but it was The Usual Suspects that truly put him on the map.
I did. You're lying to me. I am not. You've known.
Critics raved about his ability to captivate, to draw audiences in with every word, every gesture. L.A. Confidential followed, where he portrayed a morally ambiguous detective in a film that cemented his status as a versatile actor. Each performance left a lasting impression, but it was American Beauty that made him an international sensation. Kevin Spacey had become Hollywood royalty.
Don't interrupt me, honey.
In 2017, the story took a dark turn. Allegations of sexual misconduct surfaced, and suddenly, Kevin Spacey's career was engulfed in controversy. What had begun as whispers now echoed through every media outlet as more accusations emerged. For many, this revelation was a shock, a painful contrast to the actor they had idolized for decades. The public was divided. For some, the allegations were enough to sever any connection with the actor they once admired. Others stood by him, unwilling to accept the accusations at face value. Social media became a battlefield, with countless opinions flooding in from every corner of the globe. Fans, critics, and fellow actors all weighed in as the court of public opinion raged on. For the alleged victims, this wasn't just a story about a famous actor. It was about their personal experiences, their trauma. Their voices, once silenced, were now being heard.
Kevin approached me. I smiled. He leaned in. His right arm was around my shoulder, and he put his hand underneath the bar, and that's when he grabbed me. And he grabbed me very hard, and I've never been groped before, and he looked at me, and he's in a very sobering voice, and this sardonic look in his face said, "This."
Kevin Spacey's legal battles were highly publicized, with every court appearance analyzed under a microscope. The man who once commanded the silver screen now found himself in a very different kind of spotlight.
But I'm enormously grateful to the jury for having taken the time to examine all of the evidence, and I am humbled by the outcome today.
The outcomes of these trials would determine not just his future, but the broader conversation around power and accountability in Hollywood. Not all cases against Spacey resulted in convictions. In fact, several were dismissed, and in some instances, he was acquitted. Yet the damage to his career had already been done. Even with legal victories, the shadow cast by these allegations seemed inescapable. As we reflect on Kevin Spacey's career, we are confronted with a stark contrast. The man who gave life to some of the most complex, multi-dimensional characters on screen.
You're looking for me.
On one side, a gifted actor capable of evoking deep empathy. On the other, an individual facing allegations that left many questioning his integrity. Spacey's roles in films like Seven and American Beauty often portrayed characters with dual natures, men who appeared respectable on the surface but hid dark secrets underneath. Now, the question arises, was this art imitating life, or simply a coincidence? With allegations mounting, Spacey's career took a sudden turn. Productions he had been involved in distanced themselves. His role in the final season of House of Cards, the political drama that had earned him immense acclaim, was abruptly cut. Hollywood had begun to move on without him. And now, we are left with a question that transcends the individual case of Kevin Spacey. Can we, or should we, separate an artist's body of work from their personal actions? Can we admire the roles that made us feel deeply while condemning the behavior that left others wounded? As the world moves forward, Kevin Spacey's future remains uncertain. Will he return to the spotlight, or has his career already faded into the shadows? The story isn't over yet, but its final act remains unwritten.